Hi everyone, this is Ray Phillips of Precision Driving Analytics. I just thought I'd share a feature with you that's in most data analysis software programs, which I don't think everyone knows about. And what I'm looking at here is 2 laps from the same driver at Watkinsville International, and I've got a GPS map at the top with the 2 different laps and time distance graph at the bottom. Our scale on the x-axis is distance, and we've got speed, throttle position, and brake pressure. So you can tell from the GPS map that this driver just came out of the pits on the red lap. And if I wanted to see, okay, how quickly is this driver getting up to speed, on that lap out of pits? One thing I would look at is, is he braking at the same point once he's gotten his tires warmed up a little bit, and he's just gotten everything going. So if I looked at the heel of the boot, which by this point he should have gotten up to speed, everything's warmed up enough for him to be braking, where he normally brakes. If I just looked at the measures graph, I would see this delta here between the point that he got on the brakes on his lap out of the pits versus a full lap. So I was just looking at that. I would take this delta on or off icon, click on that, and see the distance between these 2 points. So click on the red brake pressure and click on the yellow, and I've got 134 feet roughly, which is shown here. So the problem with this is that if I look at the GPS map, these 2 crosshairs aren't lined up. So that tells me that he's not at the same position on the course. So how do I get those 2 crosshairs lined up so that I can determine if he's actually braking at the same point? Well, there's a feature called snap on or off in AIM. It's called different things in different softwares. But if I click on that, now I effectively have 2 x-axes at the bottom, both with distance. But you notice now they're actually further apart. But when I move my cursor down to the bottom here, now I've got a hand. Okay, so that means I can move one of these. So I'm going to take this top one, the yellow one, and I'm going to move it to the right, and you can see those crosshairs are now, to the left. Now you can see those crosshairs are lining up. And it's a little tough when it's zoomed in this much, but all right, that looks good. So if I now look at the points where this driver is braking, they're pretty much lined up. So that tells me, yeah, this driver got up to speed on that first lap. He braked at the same point, the heel of the boot, and really, he braked a little bit early here, but from this point on, he was pretty much lined up. So, so there you have it. And if you notice at the top, now we've got the red connecting with itself effectively. One, when it starts, it's coming out of the pits, but here's the start-finish line. So, so that all looks good. Hopefully that helps, and take care. Let me know if you have any questions.